Policy for citywide governance is like the first thing on the list, but we're also making sure that AI as a very rapidly evolving field is something that we want to govern with input from as many people as possible who have relevant expertise. So a lot of the work also is to create external relationships. This means external experts in academia, civil society, and industry, but also public engagement, which is like the third piece. Like we want to help the city build that muscle for saying that we are using technology to make city services better, get people comfortable with the idea, have a way for them to express any feedback or any opportunities for public education as may come up in those processes. As you can imagine, some use cases are more sensitive than others, and we want to make sure that we're respecting people's opinions and empowerment to be able to give feedback about how the city is spending tax dollars on various AI initiatives. The flip side of this, we alluded to this a little bit, is internal upskilling. There are about 300,000 people who work for the city, and that is not including schools and public libraries. So when you add that figure in, I think we're closer to like almost 550,000 people who work for a city or city-related entity in some form or other. And then there's the state, whose numbers I don't remember offhand. Very few of these people are technologists, and yet we're seeing this paradox where AI as a technology is coming for everyone. I think one of the reasons why ChatGPT really blew up is that people working with text and documents, I think, saw for the first time like the potential for their work to be automated in a serious way, and I think that's really precipitated the governance discussion that we've been having in recent years. But you can imagine that in the history of technology, we've been through similar kinds of things, like with the invention of automated spreadsheets. There was once a time when spreadsheets were written out by hand and calculated by hand. Now we just blindly trust Excel to give us the correct numbers, right? So, what does that transition look like for AI is a lot of what we're thinking in this area. For 5 and 6, we've talked about, in terms of agency support, we're basically asking agencies to say, first of all, you need to do a buy or build decision. Like, are we buying someone else's AI? Are we building our own AI? Is there something in between? Trying to provide guidance for that. As you can imagine, technology procurement is probably one of the most complex processes out there. And so we have to work within the confines of the rules and policies in place for that, while at the same time trying to help people deal with the challenges of buying something that gets updated as you go through the procurement process, or even after you buy it, it gets updated with AI behind the scenes for you. These are the kinds of things that we talk about with agencies quite often. And then finally, we are being transparent about our progress. We publish annual progress reports about like how things are going with AI. So again, on the website, if you would like to look at that.